Hi there, good people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'll be doing 3 videos for you. As usual, this is becoming sort of like a tradition. I cannot simply upload one, gotta be superhuman. Just kidding. So today I have one fragrance review, niche house, that is from DS&Durga, and then I have a comparison video between two designer fragrances which are very popular. And then I have about 10 fragrance list. I'll try to make shorter video today. I'm not feeling very well since yesterday. It was very horrible day, rain for continuous 2 days. Went out looking for Uber, got whacked in the rain, and I think the weather has something to do. It's like I'm feeling like very tired and stuff. Okay, I'm trying to sleep and all that, but if I sound a little bit tired, that's because of that the rain incident. Okay, it was flooded everywhere in Dhaka. My God, terrible. So let's start with this fragrance review. This is a fragrance that is thanks to Tanzi Shubho Bhai, who is the owner of Fragrance BD page in Bangladesh. He also is one of the partners from that page, which basically Fragrance BD website basically are selling all authentic fragrances from USA. I think mostly USA they import, and they are sole distributor of many other perfumes in Bangladesh. So they are a trusted shop. Please take a look at their shop. I'll leave a link below. Thank you so much, Shubho Bhai. And this fragrance is going to be DS&Durga, as I mentioned to you. And I think this is called Coriander, where is the name? Yeah, Style Coriander, okay? So basically they have written very nice presentation. This is my very first review from this house. It says type is EDP, they put a story and then the notes. I'll read out, and this is 100 ml. And this is his bottle. They are not selling this. This is his personal bottle. Very nice niche presentation. And these are, I think, around $200 plus, $250 in Bangladesh, I think. Okay, so let's review this. Okay, let's talk about it. So very nice box, as you can see. I'll take it out. Very creative. Okay, very creative. The bottle's inside. I'll be very careful. Here's the description, and then up there DSD. I think the owner, perhaps it's I didn't do my research, so I pardon my ignorance if I'm wrong. Perhaps the name Durga basically is a goddess in Indian culture, Hindu religion. And I think the house basically is American Indian house, like they're based in USA, but perhaps the owners are from India, something like it. Okay, so if I'm wrong, please, I'm sorry about that. Okay, so I think it opens from this side. Okay, if you slide it out slowly, carefully, there's the bottle inside. Very beautiful. This is very solid presentation. Okay, I'll take out the bottle separately. Okay, let's show you the two-part presentation like this. There is a podium, really beautiful, and when you close it, it sort of like really nice, nicely done. So basically, this one has a story like sparkling leaf. I cannot read out all those stuff like cubeb. I don't know what that is. Green pepper, cracked Ukrainian coriander seed, cool spices, black sea breeze, like the hills above Odessa. See, I don't know. And notes are Russian coriander, pepper, juniper needle. Top notes. Middle notes are geranium, clove stem, clary sage, and the base notes are musk, magnolia, mace. Okay, 100 ml. So this is basically their description. So this one I wore once in the morning, and it's a very different kind of fragrance. Very simplistic cylindrical bottle, but that's what looks very premium. Very nicely done, very neat. I would say very clean bottle. This kind of presentation I really like because they sort of give you sense of luxury. Okay, if you're trying to do too much, it looks tacky. Okay, this one looks very sophisticated with this mild green color juice. So let's take out the cap, which is the cap is like it's not fitting like really well, and it clicks onto place. Let's spray this. Like spray is kind of dwarfy. Let's do some sprays here, this area. Let's do 3. This fragrance, for me, I actually am a big fan of this fragrance opening. This one has huge dosage of lemon, and when I say lemon, and I was very surprised to see not mentioned in the notes, because this fragrance feels, when you smell it, it gives you like this is something very close to something in line of Chanel Allure Cologne's Port. I mentioned in my Fragrantica review, and I noticed a couple of other members mentioned it, like they definitely get the citrusy, bergamot, lemon, not lemon verbena, but sort of like, let's say, lemony opening. And yeah, the lemon is very sophisticated. It does have a green. You can definitely see it's going to go to the greener side, kind of like herbaceous green feel, but opening is absolutely fresh, breathtaking opening. And I did wear this in a winter morning, not very cold. It was like 19 degrees, and I went for morning walk like when it was still dark. This fragrance, the first thing I'll tell you, let's talk about the negatives. First thing, I don't know how much like you can get it at discounters, but retail's pretty high. So sorry, see yesterday, like I was looking up like, oh, nice rain, and then the tree, you know, the water fell right in my eye, and then I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna go blind. You know, and that's still hurting, you know, like I was not wrong, you know. But yeah, coming back to this fragrance, so I think the price is, for this price point, what you get. And when I'll tell you the longevity, it's not a beast mode longevity. You may be a little bit disappointed. This fragrance gave me around 4 hours. 4th hour mark, gone. Okay, I don't know, at least I couldn't smell it on my skin anymore. It was very faint. So longevity and the price, these two areas, people may complain like this is a little bit expensive for what they are. If this fragrance lasted longer, then people say, yeah, it's justified somewhat. Okay, but ideally you're looking at $200 something in one of our retail shops. They're selling for $200 something. So price wise, you know, there are a lot of other fragrances, $200+, like let's say by Kilian 50 ml angel share cost $220, right? So you can, it's up for debate. For me, that price range, perhaps I would not like to pay that. Okay, that's one criticism. Second thing, I'm just talking totally independent, you know, I'm not trying to bash them or take their side. This is an independent review. Second thing is the longevity. Many people say, hey, it doesn't last. Okay, 4 hours is not good enough for us. I'll tell you one thing, the type of the fragrance this is, let me spray maybe perhaps somewhere else on a piece of paper, because yeah, that will be giving me a little bit different picture. I have it like on the arm, but you know, let's try it on the paper. Okay, let's see what that gives us. Okay, let's do a couple of sprays. Okay, yeah, this is much better. There definitely I'm getting the lemon leaf vibe, and I think that's very refreshing. Okay, coming to the good things, I definitely get that fresh burst, which is kind of like juniper. You know, if you smell juniper sling, I think juniper sling, right, that fragrance from Penhaligon's, it has that sort of kick. So it's a lemon. And even I'll give you imagination if you want to imagine. You know, when we were kids, we used to go and, you know, we lived in a campus, you know, like campus as in like not university, but it's like a residential area where all the teachers' quarters, you know, like my dad, you know, used to teach in a university in Bangladesh. So we had this very beautiful campus. We grew up in 80s and 90s. So we had a very nice family sort of oriented campus. We had nice field. We had a lot of activities, a lot of fruits, you know, in the trees. So we used to, from time to time, we used to catch, like climb the trees, and then, you know, we'll take like mangoes and stuff. This one, for some reason, there's no mango note in this, but I'll tell you, when you get like those not ripe, but the green mangoes, which is big in size, you know, when you dispatch them from the tree or the branch, when you smell it, there's some sort of like this glue kind of substance, you know, it will get you in your hand, and you get the smell of very natural, fresh green mango. Okay, so the smell is kind of like a raw, and it's very intoxicating. You know, if you see Hermes, you know, like they do Un Jardin sous le Nil, which I have a small sample of somewhere. I don't see it, it's there. You get the nice natural green mango. So I'm not calling this a green mango, but there's something green about it, which is very refreshing and very raw, which I like. And the lemon and that raw, like think of almost like a green mango juice. Yeah, we have it in Bangladesh, very popular, because they put some sort of coriander, you know, like the name is there, coriander big. So hint of coriander, hint of like this green mango and the citrus, very refreshing. If you drink this as a summer, not literally, but if you drink something like it that smells like it, you'll be really refreshed. Okay, summer's day, hot summer's day, this will do same thing as Grey Vetiver by Tom Ford does. Some of the other ones like Hermes has a special fresh line that does. This one is very good, almost leaning towards that Greenish Tweed countryside feel, but it doesn't have lavender, so it doesn't go towards fougere, thankfully. So it stays green, citrusy for the half stage of the fragrance stay. After 1 hour or half an hour, the citrus is sort of like moves away, and then all you remain with is the greenness. Okay, so the other notes that I'm telling you, I don't remember all the notes, but mace, magnolia, musk, clary sage, clove, geranium, juniper needle, pepper, Russian coriander. I guess it's mostly the green herbaceous dry down. That's very simple. I don't smell all those notes, honestly speaking, because perhaps my notes not picking them up. But it's a very simple scent, very relaxing scent. It almost feels like something a Body Shop would make, like one note based fragrances, but at much better ingredients in terms of quality, and it lasts longer than the Body Shop fragrances. But it's a nice fragrance. If you really, money is not an issue, you can definitely give it a try. I am actually interested to try more fragrances from this house. So overall, coriander, it's like, I used to cook a lot, you know, like when I was a chef, I used to make burgers, you know, like sort of like a barbecue station I used to run. So I used to make like chopped freshly chopped salads, you know, like I used to put like a lot of tomatoes, lemon, coriander, mint, basil. So all those memories, you know, with the salt and something like zesty, you know, like you take out the zest of the orange or lemon. This fragrance reminds me of those days, you know, which I really like. And I like those herbaceous quality, you know, when you taste it, like Gordon Ramsay would say, when you taste it, the fresh bite of those citruses, you know, like acidic vibe. This fragrance gives me that. It reminds me a little bit of Chanel Allure Sport cologne that I showed you. It could be a very fantastic, relaxing fragrance for office, definitely office safe. Gym, you can go with it like a couple of sprays on your neck, you really enjoy it. And after that, it will give like a body shower vibe, which is like a green side, like something of Gillette, okay? So it smells natural, it smells good quality, but it is very simple. So if you do not dig the concept, you'll feel like this will be too much for what you are supposed to pay. So fragrance, ideally, I don't know how much it should cost. I don't want to comment, but price point and the longevity has issues, but I like the way it smells. I'll give it overall, this fragrance is very nice, impressive, unique. I'll give this 8.5 out of 10. Coriander by DS&Durga, and I'll definitely like to try some other ones. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching, guys. Let others know if you have tried it and what else should I try from this house. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.